So on Am I the A-hole on Reddit, we have a story of my mom is an influencer and I'm sick of being part of it. I had no photos, hoodies printed for me and my little sister. So today on Decoy Noise, we got me, the decoy, we got Tuggle back again. If you haven't already, please subscribe down below, but let's just get into the story right now. So have you ever seen the Am I the A-hole subreddit yourself, or you just kind of casually on Reddit?
I honestly don't even pay attention to what thing. Usually I just type a topic in Google that I just want to read. I don't even have a Reddit account.
Okay.
I'm kind of I'm bootleg with
filthy casual. Okay, so this was such a good post 5 days ago. It got the Rocket Like Award, 3 golds, 2 Fs. I don't know what this is. Okay, so let's just get into it right now. So they said, I'm a teenager and my mom's kind of famous on Instagram and blogging. She had a mommy blog all when I was growing up, and of course me and my sister were always involved. It sucks because there's so much of us out there about us and what's gonna come up when I'm looking for a job, when I'm dating, anyone who looks up my name. I found a website that prints custom jackets, print all over the front, back, and arms. I ordered some hoodies that say a bunch of phrases all over them. It says, no photos, no videos, I do not consent to be photographed, no means no, respect my privacy, no cameras, no profiting off my image. Okay, so if you take a photo of her when she's out and about, you look like an asshole because it just says no photos everywhere. It looks silly, but it's actually sick, actually. I got one for me and one for my 9-year-old sister who started to not always want photos. And I guess the idea is my mom can't take good-looking photos, even candid ones, with us in the hoodies without having some pretty strong message that we don't want to be in the pictures. My mom was mad when they showed up and really mad when I started wearing mine. Like, she says she just wants pictures of me in my young years by. She won't post ones without asking. But I know the whole mess anyway. She always says that, negotiates me into letting her post, like either by saying that's how she makes income, so if I want money for something to stop arguing about the pictures, posting something without asking, and then saying I thought it would be okay because your face wasn't visible, you're just in the background, etc. So she's kind of manipulating the daughters into saying, hey, I'm trying to have her, like, I don't want to say easy living, but she's taking advantage of the kids.
I agree.
So
I'm pimping out our kids.
She really is. I'm always like, no, you didn't think. If you thought at all, you remember what I said I want. No new pictures of me or mentions of me online. Remove all pictures that include me that you've ever posted and delete any writing that mentions me. I'm so fed up, and it upsets me that my mom is mad at me for wearing my new hoodie every day. She's mad I won't take it off for any event and thinks it's inappropriate to wear certain things. So she's putting a pretty clear message to the mother right now, like, stop it, I don't want to be a part of it, and the mom just keeps on pressing on. I know it's really weird looking, but it feels like it's my only option. So add a couple things. So no means no, body's my own. Okay, so she says, am I the asshole for always wearing my no photos hoodie? So before we get into the top comments and all the votes, what do you think? Is she an asshole for saying, Mom, I don't want to be a part of your occupation anymore? Because that's what it kind of just gets.
Nah, she's not an asshole. I mean, I think the mom's an asshole.
Mom is an asshole right now. And here's the thing, is like,
mom is selfish.
Very selfish. But I always try to have an open mind, and no matter how much of an asshole the protagonist seems to be, I still want to see it from their end. And it's like, honestly, there is one YouTube channel that I watch. Have you ever seen there's like a video of like a little Asian baby, and she's trying to like look at mom and smiling, but just knocking out. She smiles and just knocks out. It's like a cute video. Well, I didn't know that YouTube channel keeps on posting videos of their life, and they're out there like, you know, their first walk and their first baseball or whatever, and it's cute or whatever. But the thing is though, is I couldn't imagine me myself like, hey, I met a new girl, I'm starting to date her, and she has like all this video of me and my first pouting at the theme park, me and like, you know, my letters to grandma or whatever. Like, that'd be super embarrassing. Our first fight. And that's the thing, is like, I could kind of see how it's like, hey, it was meant to be good. It was meant to just to have a nice scrapbook photo album that we'll always be able to see. We make some money incidentally, great, but also super invasion of privacy. So it's like,
I mean, this is really the equivalent of like those sports parents, or I've seen it in acting a lot, where the parents, because of the sports, this is the equivalent of like, even I see a lot of people try to force their kids in, you know, because I did TV film stuff, acting wise, they try to force their kids into acting, and the kids are crying, and the kids don't want to be there, they want to go play,
like pageant moms and stuff. That's a whole nother realm of messed up.
You know, it falls in that same line where it's like, you know, you're trying to pimp your kid out to be on TV so you can make money, but on top of that, because you might have been a failed actress, you're making your kid, like, who knows if the kids even let the kid be a kid, you know?
I feel like that happens in like all levels, where the parent tries to live vicariously through the child, because it's, oh, I was never the baseball star I wanted to be, put him in t-ball, put him in baseball, and then they're yelling at the kid like, whatever, like do better, like being super hard and like, you know, overbearing. And it's like, yeah, I think a lot of parents live vicariously through the kids. So,
and that's what this is where she's like, you know, forcing her kids to be in something, to be something that they don't want to do. But on top of that, because she is Instagram famous, whatever, she's trying to make her kids be Instagram famous.
Yeah.
And she's and they're like, I don't want anything to do with that life.
She's not respecting her boundaries. So yes, 100% on my behalf and your behalf, we're saying, Mom, she's an asshole. Kid, she's not being an asshole by wearing the hoodie. She's just trying to find another level to communicate to Mom, saying, hey, leave me out of it.
Yeah, kids should be kids, man.
Yeah, let them have a regular life, because I imagine that that all her schoolmates, everybody that knows her on some level, hey, you're Honey Boo Boo, aren't you? And it's like, oh fuck, like they can't get away from it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, so top comment from Vola, whatever. Not the asshole. Your mom has exploited you all your life for money. That's shitty enough. Then you try to guilt trip / manipulate you into continuing to participate, even though you told her explicitly you don't want to be a part of it anymore. That's beyond the pale. I've never heard that phrase. Beyond the pale. It's not like being an influencer is the only job on earth. Go work in a travel agency or something. It's not like she couldn't continue to be a blogger. She just had to rebrand to one that doesn't focus on being a mommy. Yuck. Surely being a mom isn't the only interesting thing about her. Sometimes it is, though. I've seen people where it's like, oh yeah, quit my job, don't have any more hobbies, I'm a mom. As a mother, this. As a mother, that. Like, they have no other identity other than just being a mom. And it kind of looks like that's what this mother has done, albeit a successful one that's been able to capitalize and profit off it. So, I mean, guess, I want to say no knock on her, but kind of yes, right?
But that just kind of goes to show also, even let's say that she's doing the mom videos,
yeah,
it really goes to boil down to she don't really have any talent. Because if you have talent, and it's not like trying to like be rude when I say that talent, it's the equivalent of like when you see people do, like you see like girls dressed like they wear low cut tops in their YouTube videos, they show their boobs, so
yeah,
they get
Twitch
enough
streamers and stuff, yeah.
You know, so it's not really a talent thing, because if they actually had to use talent, they could actually like be interesting and have an engaging personality and really, you know, set up so they sell their body. It's kind of like the same. I mean, it's different, but it's the same thing. Like here, like hey, you know, you're trying to talk about mom life, but if your kids don't want to be a part of it, if you're talented enough, create your blog around things that are interesting about you. Like I agree with the other person in the comment section where it's like, be creative. Like you stop. You're basically, you know that this is a hot lane. Yep. And you are pimping your kids out for that hot lane. It's the same thing you see a lot of times on YouTube where you see like the bad people give bad exercise advice. And, yes. and it's a very popular lane, and whether it's guys or girls, and they like abuse it because they know, hey, it's an easy path.
Well, it's a sad part though.
It plays on people's pain.
Well, the Facebook algorithm, YouTube algorithm, where it's like, hey, if I say, here's my top 5 basketball players of all time, you're gonna put in 4 really good players, and you're gonna put in 1 fringe player that doesn't belong on that list, just so people go in the comment section like, why the hell is Tyler on your freaking top 5? He doesn't blah 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 blah. And it's like, it just boosts up your ranking, because on YouTube's like, whoa, everybody's talking to him. So it's like, if you put bad advice, bad workout advice, bad diet advice, weird stuff with the kids on the whole, like, oh, I'm a mommy influencer or whatever, it just helps boost their content. Like, no publicity is bad publicity.
Yeah, I feel bad for the kids, and what's gonna end up happening in the long run, they're gonna come to resent and hate their mom.
I think she already does. So let's see the most controversial top post right now from CJ Maddox says, everyone sucks here. Now hear me out. If you don't mind, the average age on this website is getting lower by the day, so it seems the comment section is made up mostly of teenagers knee-jerk siding with you because the situation is relatable. Parents suck, etc. You are old enough to know that your mother should be talking things out with you and respecting your wishes. If you do not wish to be a part of her brand, she should respect that. If she's insistent on the idea that including you in the post drives her profit up, perhaps she should negotiate a cut of the revenue made off your image. In other words, profit driven by posts including yours subject to a split. Up to her if it is worth it, but the way you're seeing it as a benefit. And you can use it as a way to justify your presence online when looking for a job. You can even include it as your past work experience. No, she's wrong. This is dumb. Yeah. We'll finish this up. Oh no, this keeps on going.
That just further along the pimping.
Yeah. And Phobos says, let me rephrase what you just said and see if you still agree. Some kids get murdered, so don't complain if your ass gets beat every day. That is true. It could be worse. It could be worse. No, it's like one of those things where it's like it seems like the kid is already telling mom, hey, don't put me on there. Don't put me on there. Here's a hoodie. Don't put me on there. Oh my God, you're still putting me on your blog, and the mom isn't getting the picture. Yeah. So it's like there's no negotiating, no reasoning with mom right now. She's just doing what she's
gonna do. And this person's like, oh, well, maybe she should give you more of a cut. Like,
no, she's not listening.
Yeah, like I don't want the thing. It ain't about money.
It's not about the cut. It's about I don't want my life put on blast like that. Which is a shirt. This is not a reasonable person. So CJ Maddox replied again saying, that is a false equivalence, an extremely shaky argument. I in no way insinuated that abusive situations are justified by murder. I merely pointed out that most, if not all, kids are subject to inconveniences due to their parents' occupation. No need to make this into more than it is, especially when I agree that OP's wishes should be respected. I don't think that most parents are like exploiting their kids so much where they're out on the internet, so like where anybody can kind of find something to like make fun of. Like everybody's done something embarrassing in the comfort of their own home.
I agree.
And this kid has the ultimate portal to anybody opening up there. I mean, totally an asshole. And I think this person right here, we're not trying to dox this person or try to like, hey, everybody pitchfork and torch this person right now. But CJ Maddox is also kind of an asshole if they think that this is a permissible thing to do.
Yeah, nah, there's no excuse.
Yeah. So this person, Nate Hupel, was so bad they got negative 36 points. And once you get like negative 5 points, your comment's kind of invisible. So people have been seeking this comment to try to look to see how bad it is. So let's see. Info. I forget what info means. Info means not enough info. Nate Hupel says, Onyx questioned that everyone's screeching about privacy rights, of which you have practically none against your legal parent. I think you do, right? I think you have some right to privacy, but whatever. Because it's not against your parent. Your parent should know everything you're doing, but the internet doesn't have right to you. So is this mommy blog influencer gig your mom's or family's only source of income? If not, is the reason you're able to buy stuff without asking for her, or do you have a job? Because if you don't have a job, saying I don't want to be in the pictures, I just want the money you make off of them would absolutely make you the asshole. No, it doesn't. What?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy logic. That doesn't even. Whoever that is, they're smoking. They're smoking crack. Yes. I don't even get that logic.
Yeah. So I guess what would be your particular response? Let's say if somebody was just if you're not necessarily your parents, but if you're dating a girl and she's a big Instagram influencer and everything she does, she has to post and she's making money and she's buying stuff you want. You want a PS4? Bam, PS4. You want a Switch? You got a Switch. You want a Gucci? You like the Gucci belt that you saw some like freaking NBA player wearing? She didn't even ask you if you wanted it. She just bought it. Here you go. But she's also posting your whereabouts all the time. You're in the background of every picture. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Oh, selfie. Me and Tuggle, me and Bay are doing this thing. So what would be your counteraction to this if you didn't want to be put on blast all the time, but you were enjoying the fruits of that?
Let's see, that's hard because I mean my personality, I make really good money myself.
Yeah.
So
but if it was her primary source of income.
If her primary source of income,
and she just wants
she don't need me in it all the time, because I probably, even if my girlfriend was let's say an influencer now, I probably wouldn't be in it that much. You might see me here and there because I just don't want to be like out there pictures all the time. Because I don't even I mean, you already know I don't even have a social media.
But the thing is,
I mean, like my girlfriend has an Instagram and there's pictures of me on her Instagram, but it's not pictures plastered everywhere. She has some pictures plastered, but I'm not but I'm kind of absent on that. I don't have anything.
Well, the one thing I would say is that a lot of the, especially the female social media influencers, a big part of their I'm living the ideal life, traveling, having nice things, eating good food, living this type of lifestyle of adventure. Part of it is relationship goals. Here's base. So you as the boyfriend are a big.
I'll probably be the worst support system.
So you would.
I'll be bad bae.
Yeah, you'd be
bad bae. They call me horrible bae
because
I'm not. Because I won't be compliant, because for me, I just and I think it comes from being in TV film.
Yeah.
I just don't want that part of my life out there like that. I enjoy being more like creative. I like showing my talent, or I like doing something on the creative part, but not to be sitting up everybody's in my business 24/7, or I need to show everybody. I don't have nothing to show.
Would you say you know how sometimes as a joke, a girl, a wife will go to work and she has a work husband. So you're the husband. I have a work husband. He's just the guy I spend all my time with and get on lunch with. Would you mind if she had a work husband in the sense of, on social media she's gonna post a whole bunch of pictures of this dude who's also just an influencer, or maybe male model or something like that? Or would you be like, no, put me back on the thing. Tag me back in. I'm back.
Nah, if she had a work husband, he can keep her.
Okay.
You stay with your work husband.
Yeah. Okay. So if you like that video and you want to see more like that down below, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you're always checking out the new videos. Like that video over there to tell the Google algorithm that you appreciate us and our nonsense, almost not even touching the topic sometimes, video.